first time dad, you know, like he had never had to navigate a situation like that. He was, I'm gonna put correct me if I'm wrong, also traumatized by that,
Yeah.
you know, like his wife is suddenly bleeding way too much and something is happening in the next room that he doesn't know about, like all of that. And it's like how I, you know, you only, when you know better you do better. I don't know, and we didn't know, and so it just became a lot to kind of remember that we were both treated in a way that was not okay. And it wasn't like, while yes, in a perfect world him fighting back would have been great, that's a lot to expect in that situation. And you know, for having never, like, I know now if we were to be in a hospital he'd be like,
Well,
oh no.
that's literally what I thought about was when we found out about, when we were planning for a home birth for this last one, and then we found out about the twins. Like, I remember the first thing that I said to you was like, "We've got this." Like, because you had said something along the lines of like, "I don't want to have to fight. I don't want to have to stand up." And I'm like, "Well, I will. Like, I would like literally. I was like, until we knew what our plan was. Like, I daydreamed about that, about like someone saying something about like we should do this or you should do that, and then me knowing that that's not on our agenda, and then like literally daydreaming about being like, hell no, like that is not how this is going down.
Yeah.
Like, we do not consent. Like, do
Hmm.
not, do
Hmm.
not. And luckily we didn't have to do that. But like, but
You were
but
ready to
there's a
do
but the difference is that I was
which
born
time?
the first time
20,
three. Was I
23 or
23?
24, I
Yeah, I
don't
was 23 when our first was born, and then I was
know,
31,
one.
31 when the twins were born. So like, and like, have grown a lot, a lot since then. And so like, different people. I'm a totally different man than I was when I was a boy when our first was born. You know what I mean? And we have a completely different relationship